Oh, all right. What's the start button? There we go. So this is Devil Target, Quartet in the US. I guess European market or whatever. That this would have come out in. This is going to be one of those filler episodes in our anime streaming series here. Oh my god, I really don't know what's going on. Yeah, I'm not expecting this to... Wow. Be a super long stream. Like I said, I don't know what's going on. It seems super difficult, but it kind of does. And enemies respawn. Alright. This feels like hell. Not gonna lie to you right now. But let's see, it's Tuesday, there's really nothing... Wow, something hit me. There's really nothing for me to do right now. And so I picked this randomly. There's not that many... There you go. Master System games that I would be like, oh, well, I want to play that. You know? Wow, okay. But I would pick at random, and this is one of the things that came up. It is a two-player game. Don't know if it's based on an anime or not. What? I can't leave. Can't avoid that either. But what's this? What's the point of that? I'm thinking of just playing a whole different game and combining... I should have just combined multiple games into one. I'm not too certain I want to keep doing this one. But that'd mean I'd have to go through all the games I have on the list. Wow, are we really even doing anything? You know, I'm not going to say that the Master System is a terrible console. It certainly didn't have the funding and the, I guess, development behind it. Development work. Let me pause there for a second. It certainly didn't have the development support, is what I should say, that the NES got. Enemies do respawn. And that's because Nintendo was a horrible monopoly at the time. Basically forcing developers to work for them on the NES. If they wanted to publish on the NES. They couldn't actually go anywhere else. And I think... I don't know about you, but that's a monopoly in my book. But again, they're also not in the US, so I don't think laws would apply to them. Wow. Not a big fan of these enemy placements. I can barely hit any of them. And... Oh. Oh. Well, it's been 5 minutes. That was Double Target. Nah. Give it one more go. One more suffering. Could have quick saved. But I guess it wasn't really on my mind. Oh, well, there you go. I'm gonna look at another game to play because this is terrible. That would mean I'd have to change which titles and all that, which I don't think I want to do. That'd mean I have to click on a bunch of things, and that risks the AMD driver crashing. This thing isn't dying. Okay. Man, is this a tough-ass game. We're not getting anywhere. I missed that. Only to get hit again. And again. Barely touched that. Yeah, I don't want to be the arbiter of, like, opinions here, but this game sucks. It's decent enough, but holy shit is it difficult. How am I supposed to avoid any of that? Look, I'll try. It's already over. I'll try to pick a different game, but if the stream crashes because of AMD drivers timing out, then that's it. There's nothing else today. I'll make it short, at the very least. Alright. Let me dig through the list, see what other quicker game, maybe an NES title or something like that I can dig up off my screen. There you go. Okay, please don't crash on me. I gotta open Twitch as well and change the title while I'm at it. I can edit the thumbnail later. I don't care. Alright, let's see. Destroy whatever song's playing because I can't hear it. The game's terrible. It is Quartet. I am a Look, if you like the game, that's cool. But I'm not getting past level 2. And that is a failure on my part. I do want to get on more Master System games, but unfortunately, there's not like a big list of like, oh, these are the best games. This is great. Because how many Master System games are there? Probably like about 100 plus. All thanks to Nintendo choking the entire, I guess, industry at the time with the NES, unfortunately. Sega does have some pretty good games, but I don't know them. Yeah. Double Target is the Japanese name. Thought the cover looked interesting. Pretty nice. Let me just change the Twitch title. I'll pick a different game. Maybe you got a suggestion on any console. I don't really care at this point. I could always put on a game on my list. So you playing, oh man. Game is doing things to me. Saw you playing The Lion King. I wouldn't subject myself to that, but if you can beat it, that's great. Save state. Let's go back to Sega. Why not? I already have it on the Twitch tags. I'm not about to change it right now. Because the Twitch live is unstable. Yeah, sure. Alright, close that. I'm gonna try not to click on anything and the AMD drivers don't go boom. This is what happens. I don't screen games, but usually I can get past level 2. Usually. Did have some Sega games on the back burner, but it's all more advanced stuff. Jurassic Park. Oh man, I know the NES. I'm gonna close this. I know the Super Nintendo has the first person stuff. I didn't click on anything, did I? No, I didn't. Okay. I don't know what you're seeing. You're probably seeing the Persona 4 background, but... Oh, yeah, you are. Okay. Yay. As long as I don't click the numpad, which is where my hotkeys are at. Nothing. The Genesis. Not all YouTube followers. Not on Twitch. I've streamed on Twitch about 4 handfuls of times. Nah, that's a lie. I'm mainly on YouTube. That's the thing. I was here starting in 2009. I didn't get to Twitch until like way later. I didn't even use it too much. I only did a couple streams at the beginning of the PS4. Yeah, I guess multi-streaming a little bit of times. Appreciate that. It's always nice seeing people that enjoy some of these old games. I got the Lost World. That's a Europe. That's a Mega Drive is a whole different thing. We'll go with the actual Jurassic Park game. What is this? Japan? Sure, why not? I do have a Genesis controller I can just plug in. Let me do that real quick. Sega Mega Drive controller. Hopefully it doesn't crash anything. I bought it for the immersion. Immersion of my tangled up cables right now. Give me a sec. Might as well start the game. Alright. 13 minutes. I didn't even spend 5 in quartet. Unsupported my ass. But yeah, I've never seen Jurassic Park, so think of that what you will. Saw Jurassic World at the time. I have heard that sound effect in Brain Age, I swear to God. But anyway. I got my Genesis. Well, might as well just play Genesis games at this fucking point. I'm not gonna play the one on my list just to keep it secret. Sega. Okay. Out of here. I gotta eat this intro again. Go. Playing on original controller. That could be worse. Difficulty normal. Select fire jump. God. Why is jump all the way on C? Well, I know who Grant is, at the very least. Alright. This is what I think it is. It's hard as shit. All Jurassic Park games are pretty hard and difficult for no reason. You have broken out of the raptor cage. You're free to roam the island. You picked up the scent of Dr. Grant. As you stalk him through the jungle, beware of armed guards. But it's not any... Alright, Compy is beating my ass. Or Mini Raptor, where the fuck that is. Alright. I don't wanna jump attack. This is so awkward. Look up, down. Down is a lunge, forward is a lunge. But if I want to just attack, I have to stand still. That's... Alright. Have to get used to this. Okay, climbing. I've also seen the PlayStation. Are you kidding me? Oh, wow. Like you picked this on purpose. What is that? Dionychus? Something like that? I played Jurassic World Evolution. That's the extent of my dinosaur knowledge. Well, if we're talking Genesis, that kind of opens up a little bit more. Because by that point, Nintendo wasn't being anal about games and developers and monopolies. Oh, I can run. Not that it matters. Great. Nope, nothing. Yeah, I gotta run. He's not running. There we go. Gotcha. Only to die. Hey, all the way at the menu. Well, whatever. It's, the Mega Drive night, I guess. Oh, and it reset my character. Horrifying screen for a Genesis game. I swear that's a noise from another game. Or recycled later. Why would you do that? Game is weird. Yeah, when you go forward and then you go back, you start running quickly for some reason. Trying not to die. But yeah, since we're here, might as well. Yeah, any other Genesis games? I feel like we'll be here for a while. You will never see me get past many levels. A lot of games are more difficult than you remember. Alright. Interesting. Alright. Wrong button. Doesn't ring a bell. We can look. I didn't think Double Target Quartet would have taken much time anyway. But I guess I should have come prepared with something like this. So it's nice that you're here to give me games. Granted, it's not the Master System, but I doubt many people could give you games on the Master System. Not doing terribly. Yep. I did see you reply to the one comment on the ending of Fatal Frame 2. I didn't actually read it yet. Because I was sitting here doing this. But that's that. Okay. From the very beginning. I think I've seen this before. There we go. Yeah, Afterburners and a whole lot of different things. Good game. Looks good, what I should say. Great, I didn't know you could do that. Oh. Okay. I'm just saying, for all that effort, like, did you even do anything in the end? I'm trying to do many different things at the same time, so... Anyway. I don't know, it just seemed a little tragic of an ending for no reason. Yeah, Maccabi, the what, folklorist? Sure, he was pissed off as well. Namcot, also known as Namco. Namcot being like an offshoot. The whole history, but whatever. I don't care about that. 1989 and 891. I was about to fumble my words. Yep. Oh. What? Whatever, we'll see. Never heard of this. Yeah. Okay. Immediately. Alright, no multi-button pad. I can't do much. Nice animation for, like, momentum. Now there's a time. Yeah, I can't do much. Okay, interesting. Animation. These games are killing me. Music is, Pretty good. For the games that I have them, should be using an FM sound chip. And I don't think this one does, but I could be wrong. But graphically, the game looks really nice, colorful and all. It's not super detailed, but you can still see a lot of cool looking graphics here. I'm pretty sure I jumped on him. Ameko. Are you serious? Right. One more go. E attack is so weird. Give me that. A doesn't do anything anyway. Alright, let's brainstorm some more Genesis games. I can't tell much because I've played not that many. Some of the ones I've played off camera. And I've already beaten them, so there's no point. But yeah, this music is pretty good. Graphics remind me of like a PC, well no, more like a Sharp 68,000 game. It's not super crisp or anything, but it's also not super modern either. We played Shinobi before. You could say, unfortunately, as well. I also had Shinobi 3 on the 3DS. They were still doing virtual consoles. You know, when you could buy the actual game and keep it. I got a few games on that. I got Pokemon Red on the 3DS. Man, is that effect kicking the Genesis ass? Well, the Mega Drive, this is a Japanese release. And he kind of blended in. Okay, I guess we're not going down there. Holy shit. 3DS is great if you want that retro feel for kind of those old games, and I guess the entire library in the DS library. I did buy an SP as well later in life. I only got Pokemon Emerald on it. But we can stick to the Genesis. What? Yeah, we can stick to the Genesis. I got Spyro. Whatever that is. I don't think I'll be making that jump. I don't even know where we are. Gotta count for something. What is this, a Super Mario World, like, competitor? Because it's pretty good. Oh my god. Rocket Knight, is that? Yeah, I think I have. Get out of here. Okay. I think I'll just pull up the whole menu and just look through it like that. This is why not? I've already got the controller plugged in. I have to change the thumbnail and the tags and the Twitch title and the description and everything else anyway. We'll take a look at all that stuff. Character is really you got a unique design. I like it. I don't know what to call them, but yeah. That's what I get. Toaster. I guess if you ever want to have a password. Alright, this isn't Nintendo either, so I don't think they really give two shits. Sega's pretty good lately. Maybe not some of their developers, but you know, it is what it is. Yeah, some of my backgrounds. I did all the wallpapers by hand, and they look kind of like shit because I didn't know. I wasn't really trying to expand some of the templates I was using, but in any case, the damn Genesis Mega Drive is pretty massive. Not as big as the Super Nintendo library, which is like double the size, and then also counting the Satellaview stuff. But that's like 100 or something titles they released for that. Titles. Over the air type shit. Alright, let's look down for a bit. Yeah, the NES alone is like 3,000 plus or something. Counting aftermarket, that's counting unlicensed, stuff like that. Probably European releases as well. I do try to take out extras. But you know, I'm not playing Sonic again. Messed up. Yeah, I reckon I've seen that. Is this the Japanese? USA? I could have sworn it was still called Rocket Knight. But anyway. We did play Splatterhouse. What a terrible game for me to play, specifically. That was a torturous experience. I think we played 2. Splatterhouse 1, maybe. Kind of going down at this point. What's my random button? Star Cruiser, I've heard of that. Playing Star Trek. I'm not playing Shining Force. I think I started the first one and then I kind of gave up a little bit. Although I think I played this one on the Genesis. Love to keep going, but I gotta commit some of these old. Let's see. Well, I suppose if the first broke, I guess that's fine. I was just reading the comment, the reply. It's still pretty messed up. What are my ABCs? Landstalker's decent. I just don't like isometric games. Langrisser, I'd love to play if the PCFX version had a translation. But it doesn't. I know probably the SNES does, but I want to play the PCFX version for being better, of course. Okay, that's gotta be Japanese. Or USA. What? Lightening. Not as bad as Maccabi. Alright. Same entries, different shits. I go back to the thing I had open on my phone and go back to that. Alright. No water. I didn't even see what this was, but give it the shooter. We'll be here forever. I think the last shoot 'em up I beat on the Genesis was something Glay Lancer. That was pretty good. It was Japanese only. I was about to say, what is this, Doom? This could be the FM sound chip. I'll be honest, if the sound sounds good on the Genesis and it's got a lot of bass and like drumming and stuff like that, it's probably FM sound chip. Which is a good thing. It's one of those things that I think put the Mega Drive above the SNES Technosoft. I wasn't paying attention. Okay, I have to. Let me see. I didn't know we were doing that. Do that. Now, oh, look at this. This is great. Never mind. Backshot, I'll take. You almost got me saying shit, but yeah, I'll take this power up. This firing mount. This is a little bit better. What the hell is that? That's what I thought. Oh, we're not doing too good, huh? Okay, let's see. Hold on. Map looks pretty good. Reminds me of there was another game. Another shooter that was also like had a different view type looking shit. Forget the name of it. It's like 4 games or something like that. But that one was more like overhead view. Okay, that's kicking my nerves. Holy shit. I do have to get another Genesis controller. This one has a bit of a faulty D-pad. The input, like, I don't know what you would call it, the little plastic that inputs the left, now the right key is kind of messed up. It's like very, very sensitive. It's very like, the little plastic piece is broken basically. Little squishy plastic that lets you click it, or I guess press it. So if I slightly go down diagonal right, it will immediately go left regardless. Not that big of an issue, as you can see, but it does affect something. I just can't play it too much. Is that? Oh, speed. Yeah, hell no, I'm not playing on fast speed. Right. Do they have that? I guess they do. I guess since they have all the Switch Online stuff. The Switch whatever subscription. They do have a lot of Sega games. I always forget about that. Alright. I didn't know you could go all the way up. Or down. This is a pretty good map. Pretty good visual, more like. You gotta give it to him too, it's great, you can hold the button, you don't have to mash. Probably break this controller even more. But getting a second one would be nice anyway, just to have 2 players. Then eventually like 6 for a multi-tap, but I think that's a little overboard. These shits cost about 20 bucks, I'm not doing all that. I got the Super Nintendo controllers for like 14. Obviously they're, you know, reproduction Chinese shits, but better than nothing. Plus it was cheap for 2 controllers. It's always the easiest stuff to get to, Nintendo controllers. God forbid I want to play with a Genesis or anything else. The only option that I saw was Retro Bit. But then again, they had a whole thing with Sega to actually get the real controller. Kinda. And even then, they only have up to like Saturn pads, so. You know, have fun finding like a USB controller for something like a Master System or an NEC console like the PC Engine. Hell, the Dreamcast. That doesn't exist. But I think we talked about this before. I really just want to have a controller for every console. Without having to have like an adapter, if that even exists, for the controllers. My only other alternative is just having the real console. That's not a thing I can do. I'm gonna give it one more go because I am certainly not good at these games. No, they wish they would own Sega, but they don't. I think the world would have ended if that happened. Right. Yeah, Nintendo wishes they weren't dying like me right now. They were actually being nice people and loved like Sega is right now. Sega's always been great. Their developers might be a little scummy, like Modern Atlas, but that's besides the point. Sega itself has always been great. They just got, I guess they were just too ahead of their time. People wouldn't really understand the goodness of the Saturn and the Dreamcast. And the powerfulness of the Genesis. I still think sound and everything are better on the Genesis. Of course, it depends. There were a lot of American or Western developers that just didn't know what to do with the hardware. So you don't get soundtracks like Sonic's soundtracks. What the hell hit me? Okay. You got me. Alright, let's see. Might have something with TMNT later. I'm not playing NBA Live. I already played 2K. Let's see. Till I find something interesting. I'm not playing Samurai Spirits. Yeah, the Genesis with the FM sound chip really takes it up a notch. Same with the Master System. That also could do that. That was later revisions. Demon Hunter Yoko anime, which I think I have. Watch it. Have a watch party. I get taken down immediately for an anime that you can't watch anywhere else. That's like 50 years old. But oh well. Fatal Fury? Nah. Not playing Frogger again. Dedicated a whole stream to that. Oh. Well, same controller. We could just go to the Sega CD or the 32X. I'm not gonna lie. Any fighting game on this? I'm not playing Mortal Kombat. Messed up. Alright, Space Harrier. I already have a game on the list. Why do I have 2 copies? Europe. Get out of here. I already have a game on the list that's like a clone of Space Harrier, but I haven't played anyway because I haven't played this since the NES times. God Worlds. Take a look at that. Oh, did that not sound on the thing because it didn't register yet? Messed up. Better listen to that. Sega! There you go. That's better. Alright, 32X. An extension to the Genesis. Brought the games up to 32 bits. Some pretty good games too. 5 music test. Yeah, since I'm using capture audio on OBS, it doesn't. Let's listen to that while we're capping. It doesn't capture the audio until like a couple seconds in after the window like is recognized. You know what I mean? Ew, first of all, not inverted. Yeah, but that's what I mean. I just went down instantly and it immediately went right on the controller, but whatever. You know, Space Harrier has some good music, though.
Welcome to the fantasy zone. Get ready.
Oh, I gotta mash the button. Are you kidding me? But yeah, I played this on the NES. That's what I had the game on. And I thought it was hard as shit because I didn't know what the hell was going on. I liked the character walking on the ground, too. But yeah. Good use of, like, I don't know if it's digitized vocals or if it's like I don't know how they do it, but the voice acting is pretty good. And since it's a 32X version, it's 32 bits, so it's a little bit more powerful than a Genesis. I think this is on Master System too. Space Harrier is on a variety of consoles from PCs as well. I think it even got a remaster or something. Oh.
Get ready.
Get ready. Yeah, I don't remember playing this on Yakuza. Again, I play Kiwami. Kiwami and Zero are the only ones I'm missing from my PC collection. And I guess the newer ones, but that's fine. Gotta play Yakuza games at some point. That's gonna take forever though.
You're doing great.
We play all games. Not that hard to kind of gauge your distance either. I'm thinking I'm not dying that quickly, so, you know, it is what it is. Maybe I'm just that good. Maybe not.
Get ready.
Get ready. A little turbo would be nice. Yeah, this quality is pretty good. It looks really nice. What do I get for reading?
Get ready.
Alright, it's more difficult than I thought.
Get ready.
Never mind. Can't just go all the way up. But the bosses are really unique too. Like, what the hell am I looking at? Well, the last one was like a weird dragon.
Get ready.
Listen to that music. I don't even know if the 32X uses the FM stuff audio, but probably does. I'll just give me that.
Sega.
Man, it's so great. Yeah, it sucks. You had to buy like a whole different extension. You can see it down there at the bottom. I'm covering the screen. Never mind. Forget me. But it is what it is. They tried. Huh. Anyway, I guess we'll go back and forth. Be here for an hour or two. Yeah, the Mickey games are pretty good. I don't think these one World of Evolution or something like that. Yeah, they're pretty good. Good music and gameplay. So I heard. Primal Rage. Played the 32X version. Yeah, I have played most obscure fighting games. No Sega on this one. You didn't miss much. Takes like 3 seconds for OBS to attach to the window. That kind of sucks. That sounded. That's coming out of your left or right ear. How does that feel? I didn't think these games would have stereo. But here we are. Alright. 3. 80. Gore switch. On my 5. 6-button pad, awesome. Love when games use that. They kind of knew they needed more buttons for the fighting games. I think it started with Street Fighter 2. Arcade. Let's go with Sauron. Go with Vertigo. Rage. Right. Didn't even use all the 6 buttons. Alright, it's not quarter circles. It's probably Mortal Kombat stuff. Which is direction buttons in a sequence. I'm not getting anything. Oh well. This is gonna suck for everybody watching. Some pretty well animated people in the background too, though. I'll give it that. The backgrounds look really nice. The power of spamming. Really letting me suffer in these games. I'm gonna have you play one of these fighting games or whatever. Though I guess you need a PC for that. No matter. Eventually. And it looks like I'll win. If I just keep... What the hell was that? Why can't I... It's not directions, it's not quarter circles. I can't figure anything out. Am I dead already? Only 4 buttons do something anyway. It's Sauron. Look at these digitized ladies. Reminds me of Godzilla Heisei movies with the I guess the 60s movies, the Showa era. The island ladies. But yeah. Oh, I went all the way back. Holy shit. Do that. Yes, the Sega Saturn has the same control scheme, but nah, a little too advanced. All Shark. Afterburner 3. I think I have a fighting game. I think I have a Genesis game on the list. I try not to include like different versions of the same console. We'd have a longer list to go through. Oh my god. There goes that D-pad again. Okay. A lot of games that I'd like to play. Not playing Earthworm Jim. Echo the Dolphin would be really nice though, eventually. As it gets hot in here. Just dying playing these games. Oh, never mind. I do have a... I spoil it, but I do have a Sega CD game on the list. It's not a Genesis one. Same thing anyway. Hook. Hook didn't seem that bad. I don't know why this one's messed up with a different name. I gotta fix that. I gotta do a lot of things. Jurassic Park. KO is pretty good. Another shooter. I like to finish games. A lot of weird stuff, a lot of cool stuff as well. Whatever. We're already here. Might as well. What is the difference? USA, Japan? How's the difference? This has got to be the Japanese. It is. Say USA. Anyway. Could be Mortal Kombat or Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Either one is gonna be a terrible experience for me. And the viewer. Damn. It's not Tournament Edition. Make up your mind on this. Or, make up my mind. For me. I remember getting pissed off at playing the fighting game. Battle for the Grid on PC. Took a while to do the cheating game, but I think we did it, yeah. Fun game, but I didn't mean to skip the intro. Oh. A little low on the volume. E4. This is like an FMV game because CD games were FMVs were all the rage in CD games. Beginner. This is the very beginning. Are you back in the 90s with me yet? Something about this just makes me feel happy looking at it. Again, mind you. What am I looking at? What did the OBS say? Hold on.